here, and the Morrigan from Steam Martial Arts Havoc JKD. This is going to be the first of 2 video series, which isn't really a series, it's a pair, but never mind. There's been a video doing arounds which was showing self-defense moves. It was one of those self-defense moves you should share your wives, your girlfriends, your mothers, your sisters, and everything. This is actually probably true if you don't want to see them again, because it's probably cheaper than a divorce. Okay. The advice in there was poorly executed. The techniques were bad. There was a few grains of truth within them, or grains of possibilities within them. But that's like saying, you know, this big lump of shit's got a few pieces of corn in it, therefore it makes dinner. Okay, it doesn't. A broken clock's right twice a day, and just because there's some core principles in this absolute abortion of the video does not mean that the rest of it was any good. In fact, it was appalling. It was one of the worst I've seen. So this is the first part of the video. I'm going to go and do the attacks in the video, as demonstrated in the video on the Morrigan, and then she's going to do the defenses in the video. If she was really doing what she would defend like, this video will be very different. We're going to come on to that in the next second of the series. But I wanted to get this one out there first, just to show how an attacker, and I'm not going to be that committed, but I'm certainly not going to fall over like a lemon, will actually cause problems for the person doing these particular moves. So lie down for me, please. So the first was puzzling. The attack was what they called a pinned hold. And it consisted of holding like this and keeping my genitals as far away from her as humanly possible whilst pinning her, okay? I don't know anyone that pins like this, but let's be generous and say during the course of the struggle whilst I'm trying to pin her, she's aggressively defending, okay? Great. So the defense was, she puts her foot on me and pushes me away. So I'm going to just let her do that, and she's going to push me away. So whenever you're ready, feel free to start and push me. Oh, you started. Come back in. Let's try that again. Turn to the side maybe, a little side kick action going on, and now try and do it.
That's worse.
Okay, so for the back again.
Okay, not going anywhere.
Okay, now that also assumes someone's pinning you like that. Okay, they don't. They pin you like this. Good luck getting your little kick in there. Okay, so first one, ridiculous. Second one, the ever so popular wrist grab escape. Okay, now this is a staple of self-defense courses around the world. Now, fundamentally, the first thing they did was they grabbed the wrist and they went against the thumb. Okay, now this is the weakest part of the grip, that's true. This presupposes a couple of things. Okay, firstly, she's going to do that little grip away. No. Unison. There, she's just about got it out. Good. So this is one of those core principles I was talking about. Okay, so she got the grip away and she goes against the thumb fantastically. For then some inexplicable reason, the wrist is grabbed, and there's this little duck under turn away lock. Kind of go that way to try and no.
Underneath your arm?
Yeah, you can't try to lock me. Go on. Come on.
But withhold it.
Withhold it. Yeah, go on. Lock it up. Lock it up. Go on. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Very good. Look, very good. Ridiculous. Another asinine. Far better, we'll come on to the next video, but if she just pulls up and out, it's gone. The rest of it was ridiculous. People who don't know what they're doing, making up self-defense moves to look posh. Okay? So, third one was the front choke. Might have been a bear hug. I think it was a front choke. Okay? Again, choke comes up. She decided she was going to duck her head down.
Really?
Yes, really. Duck the head down and then knee.
Knee.
Okay, so let's see what that would actually look like. No? Do you want to try it again? One more time, from the top, for the people at home. This is in the interest of science.
Gotcha.
Okay? Duck your head down. Don't think I need to go further. The fourth one was this wonderful bear hug. Again, this gentleman was either positive, you know, like opposites attract sort of thing with magnets. There's two polar lights and they repel each other. So as he hugged her, he was here. Okay, in the back. So I'm even going to do his bear hug. His bear hug. Okay, so she stamped on my foot, which is actually now out of range, by the way. And then she simply moved off to the side. Simply moved off to the side. Try the other side. Simply moved off to the side. Simply moved off to the side.
I'm trying to
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you started. Again, that presupposes my genitals have an allergy to proximity to her, and I'm bear hugging her like this. Again, this is a bear hug. Go on. Nonsense. Now, the final one. Oh boy. Okay. This is against someone punching you. Not that it doesn't happen. It does. Okay. The defense was thus the raise a block and then punch on your own. We're not going to get in how bad this punch was and how you probably do better by belching in their face. We'll deal with this block first, okay? So leaving the punch out of it, because punch is if I'm swinging here, and that block goes up, boom, and then a punch comes in, brilliant. Let's do that one more time. This is how it was. Block, punch, okay? So that's again doing this. Boom, perfect. I'm going to put a punch in, and you're going to use that block, okay? And I'm doing just a little gentle stiff arm, just a nice and easy stiff arm on that. One more time. Okay? It doesn't work. Okay? Now you can say the core principles there, but that's like saying the core principles of boxing are there in boxercise, ergo you can go and win a world championship with it. It doesn't work that way. Okay? The video was dangerous. It's a poor message. Self-defense isn't a game. It's not easy. If there was 5 simple moves you could do in self-defense, martial arts systems would evolve to be 5 move systems. It doesn't work that way. And it annoys me and it irritates me when people do cash-ins by being CrossFit instructors, by being gymnasts, or by looking good in front of a camera and under the name of empowerment. You're not empowering people, you're putting them in danger, you're teaching them bullshit. By teaching them bullshit, you're giving them false confidence, which is the worst confidence of all. If anyone tries to use that crap on anyone that's actually attacking them, they're going to get hurt worse because they've now put resistance in there that they've got no basis of what they're doing, and the attack will then escalate accordingly. We're going to cover some proper defenses for these in part 2 of the video, but I want to get this one out there first. If you see this video and you don't already know, it's bollocks. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.